now, welcome back, live from NAMM Webcast. My name's Jose Mangan here, hanging out in our Dean Guitar Shred booth here at our world famous location here at the Anaheim Convention Center, hanging out with Mr. Shreddy Krueger himself, Rusty Cooley, brother.
In his A.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Representing Texas, representing Utah. I just made that shit up.
Yeah,
and also representing Dean Guitars, man. We're happy as hell to have you part of the family every year. I was just walking in, talking to another Shredmeister himself, Mark from Suicide Silence, and he's a big fan of yours. He was like, dude, Rusty Cooley's right there. And I'm like, I know. I'm going to go inside and shred with him right now. So what are you holding right here, Rusty?
I am holding one of the new RC7s for 2013. This is the neon green. And I think it speaks for itself. It's beautiful. It's loud, obnoxious. What else could you ask for in a guitar? Beautiful maple neck, killer mahogany, or I'm sorry, not mahogany, but ebony inlays. Get your wings, you know, all the good stuff. This big giant cutaway that the RC7s are known for.
I love
the
that.
sculpted
I love that
neck.
right there.
Yeah. Built for speed and performance.
That's because you can go down and shred on that 24th.
You can check it out. If you go to the 24th fret, the cutaway's so deep that it goes beyond it. So you have all access. And the reason the cutaway back here, like this is so important is because if you're doing a big wide stretch, well look, a regular guitar, you would not be able to do that because the horn is so big that it's, you know, it cuts you off. So this guitar, the beautiful thing about it is that the only limitations you have are the ones you set on yourself when you play this guitar.
Man,
so everything that I've fought against on guitars through the years, I have eliminated and made into the RC7. So this is like the Stradivarius of electric guitars right here, man.
There you go, man. Rusty Cooley, also of Day of Reckoning, his band. You guys have some new music out there as well?
We do. I mean, the only thing we've got out for people to hear right now is demo stuff, but we're about to start tracking drums within the next 2 weeks, so expect a Day of Reckoning release this year.
Hell yeah, dude. And Rusty tore it up last night on stage at our 4th annual NAMM Jam, and you and Michelangelo Bedio came out and melted with your 7-string attack. So you want to shred? We're in the Guitar Shred booth, man.
Do a little meedlies and some chuggies.
All right, some chugs. Yeah. Sort of like that, something like that.
Yeah, you know.
Last night when you were on stage shredding Rusty, people were coming up to me, how can his fingers move like that? And don't they hurt? And then I'm like, that's just part of his body. You know, I didn't know how to explain it because people were just like dumbfounded by the way you were moving on stage. And I told you.
Shredding.
Yeah, and still shredding. I'm telling you, you were impressing the ladies too, Rusty. You're impressing the ladies.
I mean, that's just part of it, right? I mean, you just can't get out there and stand still.
No.
I mean, it's fucking metal, dude.
Yeah.
Get out there and you gotta fucking get into it and exude energy that sucks people in and shows them you're having friggin' fun too. And you can't, you know, and it's not to say that my music isn't complicated, but you can't write shit that's so complicated that you just stand out there and just stand there because then you're not rocking, and that's not metal.
No, it's
so
not,
you gotta
no.
rock, dude. You gotta get into it. You gotta play good. You gotta look good. It's the whole package, man. You give the
360
people
everywhere.
everything they need.
Hell yeah.
The dudes are like fucking metal. The chicks are like, I want to go home with him. That's it, man. You know, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Doing it up Rusty Cooley
Yeah,
style,
man.
man. What else do you, man? You want to? I mean, a lot of people are watching all over the world right now, and they're really into obviously guitars. And with our world famous live from NAMM webcast, we're all about guitars, and you're one of our main artists here, man. I mean, do you want to like give any advice to some of the shredders out there and stuff? Some of the guys that are up and coming.
Absolutely. A couple of things that I really think are important. It's funny, I was thinking about this today, is things that I used to beat myself up over years ago, like when I was really young, I'd have a performance, and if I missed one friggin' note, I'd beat myself up about it. People would come up to me after the show going, oh man, it was so awesome. And I was so
pissed about that one
note that I would almost come off as a dick because I wasn't able to take the compliment because I was so mad at myself. So, you know, you just got to let that go. It's like last night I had a couple of mistakes, but you got to play through it. Just keep going, recover. It's not a big deal. Don't let that be the end of your world. Everybody makes mistakes. It's part of the game, man. You do it, it's how you recover. It's how you recover. Because people are watching, you make a mistake and all of a sudden you freak out. Well, everybody sees it and now they really know you fucked up.
Yep.
So just act like you meant to do it and then do it again.
That's wonderful,
Yeah,
great
you
advice.
know, just be able to play through it. Be able to take a compliment too, because when people compliment that they genuinely dig what you're doing, and whether you're happy with yourself or not, they don't need to know that. You just say thank you, appreciate it, man. You're the fans. Move on.
I've talked to a lot of bands after shows, and I've said the same thing. Hey, you guys were awesome. That was amazing. Oh, man, I messed up, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't tight. We messed up. And I was like, no, dude, but it sounded really good. We were all rocking out. We were buzzed, but we were still
So
headbanging.
you're there and you're genuinely digging it, and they're bringing you down now because they're like, oh, blah, 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 boo.
Yeah.
Fucking
and it's
go
like, if
home.
I'm arguing with them, like, no, dude, you were good. Yeah. Stop, dude.
So, yeah, it's,
All right.
it's like, you know, you got to learn to take it. It's like yesterday when I got there. You know, I went straight from the airport, straight to sound check, and the amp that was there for me was the wrong amp. And we start sound check, and I got 2 minutes to dial in an amp that I'm not familiar with, and I was really freaking out. And I started to want to gripe about it, and I thought, if I start griping about this shit, it's just going to make me look like an amateur. You suck it up, you take what's given to you and make the best out of it. That's what being a pro's about.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Any other advice, Rusty?
You know, just you got to go, man. If you want to play with the big boys, you got to be able to do what the big boys do, man. Shit ain't always going to be perfect. Get over it. It's life.
Hell, there it is.
Keep
man.
it metal, bro.
Rusty Cooley, Mr. Shreddy Krueger, eating his Shreddy Krueger flakes every morning, man.
Shreddies, Wheaties. Yeah.
You want to end it off with some shred before we get out here? Yeah. Rusty Cooley, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how it happens, man. And you too, if you want to have this guitar, I bet you can. Go to DeanGuitars.com, go to the Shop Dean icon right there, and you can pick up this guitar and all the cool guitars that we have on display all weekend here at the Anaheim Convention Center. Rusty Cooley, man. Bless this one. You may be the lucky one to possess this one. All right, that rhymed kind of, right?
So what you waiting for? Get your wings.
Come on now, Rusty Cooley, Day of Reckoning coming for your town, for your ears. Run, run.